So guys, welcome back to the channel, Rat Race to Rural. Today it's a horrible, windy, rainy day, so I'm going to spend a while in the kitchen. Today I'm going to be making some rustic cheese and onion Irish soda bread. Watch along and hopefully join in. What we're going to start with today is the ingredients. I'll just talk you through the list. We need a large mixing bowl. I have a sieve. You don't necessarily need a sieve for the flour, but I just like to do it, make sure there's no lumps. So I'm going to be starting today with 350 grams of semi-complete plain flour. I'm just going to sift that in. Then we're going to go straight in with 150 grams of 5 cereal plain flour. This gives a right rustic flavour. This is a very nice texture. Then we're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 small finely chopped and then caramelised and cooled onion. And that's going to give us a nice flavour into the bread. We're then going to go in with some Parmesan cheese, finely grated. Just add that straight in like so. I'm going to keep just a bit back just for some topping. We're also going to go in with around about 150 grams of cheddar, finely grated too. Give that a right good mix. This bread is probably the easiest bread you could ever make. It's quick. Normally from start to finish you can do it within 35-40 minutes. Right, we've got all that mixed together, like so. Right, we're going to make a small well in the middle and we're going to go in with 400 millilitres of buttermilk. I use the full fat buttermilk because it gives a right lovely creamy texture to the bread. Like that. Right. We just start to bring it together. If you can see this, start to bring it together into a sticky dough. I'm going to get to the point where the spoon is going to do no more, so we need to go in with our hands. Obviously make sure our hands are nice and clean for this. What we're going to do is bring it together into a ball, see what consistency we have, see if we need to add a little bit more liquid or not. We shouldn't do, but sometimes the flour sucks the juice out. Just bring it together like so. I think I'm going to add just a little. I'll just dilute the buttermilk with a bit of water. Add that and just bring it to a nice sticky mixture. Right. So this is what we're looking for. Let's get rid of that. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 2 loaves today. So I'm going to split this in half. And we go for half and half. And then I think what we'd do is just roll it out. Take a little flour onto the surface, onto our board. Just a little kneading, you don't need to do a lot. A few pulls, a few back and forward, just to get it into a nice smooth dough, just enough for a nice dough. Right. We lay that on the side, a bit more flour for us, we do exactly the same with this one. So, as I said, it's a soda bread, which means there's no yeast. What we do is, with the bicarb soda and the buttermilk, these create a chemical reaction which causes carbon dioxide, which causes the rise. One being an acid, one being an alkaline. Super fast, no proving. So let's, right now, that is literally all we have to do. It's as simple as that. Right now we take a baking tray with a lining paper. We're then just going to form this into a round, pushing under all the time the dough. Just get it into a nice round ball. We're just going to flatten it off, lift it on to the paper, flatten it down, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the second one in. I'm going to do exactly the same with this one. So I'll just finish it off into a ball. Start to form that like so, always pushing under, always pushing under. We want this kind of motion as we go in and around. Onto the parchment paper, and we're going to flatten this down again, like so. And what I like to do, wet my hands, just a little, just pat over the top, just to bring in a bit of dampness. Right. And then I like to put a sprinkle of rolled oats over the top. What this does is give us a nice crunch after it's cooked. And push them in a little, like so. Same with this one. And now we have some Parmesan that we kept back. We're just going to go in and sprinkle over the top of this. Not too much because we don't want it to burn. Just like so. Right, and now, using our bread tool, we're going to cut into 4. So we're going to cut in half all the way down to the bottom, and in half again all the way to the bottom. Same on this one. What this does, this lets the heat in and lets the rise happen. So what we're going to do now is put them in the oven. They go into the preheated oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. We preheat the oven to 220 degrees Celsius, which is 430 Fahrenheit or 200 fan. And yeah, as I say, they're going to go in there for around about 20-25 minutes. Then we're going to bring them out, we're going to cool them, and then we're going to do the taste test. So we've had about 25-28 minutes. Should be done now. Let's just check them out the oven. Check. That's one. There's 2. Let's just shut the oven and keep heating for a moment, just in case they're not done. Right, how to check the bread is just turn them over, and we want to hear a drumming sound. I don't know if you can hear that on the mic, but that's what we're looking for. So I'm happy with them, they're done. Right, we're going to place them on the drying rack, cooling rack even, not a drying rack. Turn off the oven. Right, we want to let these cool down for about an hour and then we come out for the taste test. Right guys, so I've just come in from locking all the animals up and we're going to have a taste test now. The bread's cooled down nicely. Just going to cut into it. Hopefully we got a bit of crunch, or it might have let me down. Yeah, it's cool. It's not bad. It's still a little warm, but it's got a good spring to it, as you can see. Good consistency. Let's cut a piece from the middle. Oh, it smells divine. Yeah, take some butter. Amazing, amazing. Let's see if one of the lads wants some. Reggie, do you want to try some bread?
Yes, please.
Still a bit warm. There you go.
Thank you.
I'll just go in for another bit. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll go off and make this bread. Super easy. I think once you've made it once, you'll be making it time and time again, just as we do. So, as I say, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.